just a quick little video on my ginger and what I'll be planting. I'll be planting more. I've already got some in, but this is how I plant it. As you can see, there's some growth on the side of that one there. You can just see it just there. That's actual growth. Now this has been sitting in my shed for nearly a month or so, just drying out, letting all those broken pieces heal up. And yeah, so basically I'll just place it into my garden at reasonable spacings, probably 9 inches apart, and probably only 3 or 4 inches off the edge, and I'll go a bigger piece like that in a zigzag, and the smaller pieces like this. So I end up with two rows, probably about approximately 50, maybe 60 grams at the most. They're a little bit dried out now because they've been sitting in my shed for nearly a month, so they're probably lighter than that, probably only about 30 or 40 grams. But then I'll just push them down into the soil, probably an inch and a half or so, and then just throw a bit of dirt back over the top. And that was in reasonably moist soil. I watered this morning, so all this soil got wet. And yeah, that's pretty much the whole way I do I plant it. And then this will end up with another three or so rows in this particular garden bed. This is 900 by 1200, and I've already got 2 around the corner here, which I'll just show you. This is 2 of the same size garden beds just around the corner from where that one is, and you can see there's a few weeds and stuff in it, but they'll get pulled out, and once it germinates, I'll pull all the weeds out and mulch it. So just a little bit of grass from my compost, and as you can see just there, as you can see now I've got shoots up. You can see them just there popping out of the ground. This has been in the ground for probably near on a month and a half or so, maybe a little bit longer, and I'll take you around to the back and show you how I've grown into pots too. This is my other ginger that I grew this in pots this year, so just have a bit of a scratch around, and as you can see there's a nice little amount of ginger there. This was very late in the year last year, and I planted it. Was the last of the ginger I had, so I planted it in here, and I might get half a kilo's worth of seed, more seed from this. And as you can see, there's some very large bits that are just here, and then there's some smaller bits that are growing off it. That'll all be utilised, either used or planted for seed or sold. And I've had a little bit of interest in selling ginger plants, so I've started also doing that, and I've got them in smaller pots to be sold off. But that's another aspect of my gardening, I guess.